game to kick us off in this prestigious All-Stars game. We'll take a look at the Māori side, and out the back we have Gail Broughton, pure dancing feet, and she's ably supported by the wingers Peyton Takimoana and Tanika Willison, both on their debut, ready to represent the Māori side. Very experienced centre pairing in Corbin Baxter and Shanice Parker from Waikato Pohara Marae, and between these two, Sahara Temara and Racine McGregor, 100 NRL caps, very experienced, will be heavily relied on for this match to lead the team around. Rima Butler, Shante Temara and Maya Humuana, welcome back to NRLW after having her first baby. Jasmine Strange, Shakira Baker, also on debut for the All-Stars, and the heartbeat of the team, Kennedy Cherrington, will bring plenty of energy to this Māori Ferns side. And a heavy bench looking at Cherrington, Gray, Quinlan, Harata Butler, Finau, Faye and Clark, and they are coached by John Strange.
The Indigenous All-Stars team, Jada Taylor from the Sharks in the fullback jersey, Blackwell and Phoenix Rain Hippie on the wings. Outstanding back three. They have Jamie Chapman in jersey 3, one of the form players in the NRLW competition, equally at home at fullback or wing in the centres with Jasmine Peters. That is a formidable combination. And their two halves are Talia Fuimaono from the Dragons and Kira Dibb from the Knights, now with a fabulous halfback combination, and leading their go forward in the middle, Caitlin Johnson-Green, Kira Dodd and Keely Joseph. A formidable front row forwards, all three of them at the absolute top of their game. And then their two second rowers, Shaylee Bent and Talisha Harden, the two second rowers. Harden, a co-captain, along with Dibb, and Bree Chester in the 13 jersey, with Montgomery, Murphy, Banu and Kemp to come from the bench, and their reserves, Byers, Costa and Turnbull. And the Jillaroos coach, Jess Skinner, is in charge of the Indigenous All-Stars team. The Indigenous team talk of the legend of reconciliation between Aboriginal and white Australia began in the sport of rugby league back in the 1960s. For the Māori All-Stars team, they've been talking all week about the current that carries their whakapapa connection to awa and whenua, is who we are in the two respective leadership groups to lead their team out, and what we're looking forward to, that all-important celebration and acknowledgement and recognition of all that is important to the history of our community, the history of sport, and in the case of rugby league, the part that this sport plays in the culture and communities of Indigenous Australia and Aotearoa, New Zealand. One of the greatest players in the NRLW, State of Origin, international football, New Zealand, Australia, Whitu Samoa, amongst the personalities to make up these two wonderful teams that are here to celebrate more than a game, more than a sport, and this annual weekend. It is a celebration of all that is important to us in history, tradition, and culture. People of the Dreamtime have a spiritual belief that ancestral spirits created land and life that underpins the Indigenous culture of Aborigine and Torres Strait Islands. Manakitanga, Whanaungatanga, Whakapapa and Kotahitanga, the cornerstones of tikanga, cornerstones of life. Kapahaka, an expression of all that we hold dear, and this weekend, more than just the sport of rugby league as we celebrate. History and Indigenous culture, and a foresighted vision of those in our game put this together. Preston Campbell among them, honey, real indication of how far our game has come in our communities.
Well, sure has, and to be able to put the war dance and the haka on a stage such as this for the All-Stars game, you just can't help but feel the ihi, the wihi, the wana, and the wairua that comes with both of those performances as they prepare to go to battle in rugby league.
Six players from both sides involved in the Pacific Championship of 2025. Some of the elite players in our game out on the park today racing. McGregor, Corbin Baxter, Gail Broughton, Magnum, Rima Butler as well for the Indigenous side. Johnson Green, Dodd and Keely Joseph, that is some front row, honey.
Well, it sure is, Kenan. Just to have both these teams here in Kirikiriroa throughout the week, and the build-up and the intensity that you felt in and around the community as they've been training local rugby league clubs around the town and on the rural towns as well. Visiting marae, visiting kura kaupapa, and that's what it's all about. Is that just that connection to their culture, their identity, being able to fill their cup up as they prepare after this game for the NRLW seasons.
Belinda Sharp, Paki Parkinson, Joseph Green, assistance with Ashley Klein.
guys are kicking left to right.
In the bunker, the Indigenous All-Stars will play from right to left.
Sahara.
Oh no, they're changing direction. They'll play from left to right.
Also, always third quarter. You guys kick off, yeah? Always kick off. Yeah, yes, correct. Gear up. Be a 10-second countdown, you're good to go. Yeah.
That will be the Māori All-Stars who will have first use of the ball. The 2026 All-Stars Rugby League weekend is underway with the Māori working the ball out of their own quarter.
Stand now! Mark straight! Hold! Hold!
Tamara on the half, and then a little chip on to get outside of the 22. They've got their big players lined up. Rima Butler with the carry. Tamara, dummy half, takes a couple of metres first, and another tip on. The line break from Corbin Baxter. Now Tamara and Butler, second carry in the set from the big front row, and they find themselves 34 metres out. It's a good opening set from the Māori All-Stars. Tamara, and a good chase as well.
Oh, beautiful patience shown there from Phoenix Rain Hippie to take that ball in. But you mentioned, Ken, a good early set, opening set from the Māori. Double touch from Rima Butler, coming in, getting some good yards through the middle of the field, and now you can see her defensive efforts. She's the real enforcer in this Māori side.
Kieran Dodd operating it. The dummy half, and this Mr. Blackwell, right winger, doing some work in the middle of the ruck as Harden, wrapped up by Rima Butler, and Hill Moana there as well. Ball's touch, so that's play on. Now Taka Moana.
Watch it, Rima. Get up now, Kira!
On halfway.
Wait. Hold!
Tamara. Kennedy Cherrington, experienced NRLW player. Now there's early tip on to the right edge. And good defence, Hippie. Good strength.
Shailene, get up! Mark straight! Hold! Hold!
Well, first error coming in there from Shanice Parker, but look, that defensive efforts from Hippie out wide on Peyton Taki Moana. Drags her out with a field and play, tries to keep the ball in. Look at the contact coming in from the Indigenous woman. Doing a lot of work out there, and Shanice Parker should be frustrated with that.
So off the back, the Indigenous All-Stars. Both teams in this opening exchange content to just send the ball through their middles. There's another inside ball, and Caitlin Johnson Green just working the middle of each other's respective defences, and now Dodd pinches some easy meters. Nice carry from Dodd. Now some ball play from Fuima Ono, finding Chapman. Jamie Chapman. Very good position now, 12 metres out, Dodd. Chester. Two defenders on her, Tamara and Broughton. Good field position. Now cut out ball, and beautifully done. Keely Joseph, did she hold of that ball? Nice little cutout pass from dummy half. The referee says no try.
Cleared all aspects of play leading up to this. Ball is initially up. And she's held up over the try line.
Oh, it's great defence. That is great defence from the Māori All-Stars.
Yeah, no try. Rightfully so too. And Zahara Te Mara coming in. Clutch there to deny Kelly Joseph of that try. Get a real sense, Willie, can't you? They're really starting to feel each other out down there. Willie poaching sideline.
Get out now! Yeah, they are, honey, and thank you for joining us and everyone out there for watching. The weather down here on ground, it's a comfortable 20 degrees, and thankfully the weather gods have changed their tune. It was raining earlier, it's nice and dry now, and when both teams are starting to move the ball, they're looking dangerous. There'll be no lacking of emotion and passion in this one. We've seen some early signs already.
Positioning here from Zahara Te Mara. She's the captain for the Māori Ferns. Denying that first attempt at try. Shakira Baker brings the ball forward.
Alicia, straight out! Mate, get here. No, go one.
Te Mara. And this powerful run from Butler. Through the middle, doing the heavy work. Now they put a player out on towards the right edge. Parker. Away from the first defender, away from the second. Taken by two more. Terrific work from Parker. Now Racine McGregor with a late ball. And the drive coming from Butler. Another cutout ball. Beautiful play. Same set play from down the other end, and it's Rima Butler. Beautiful sleight of hand from the dummy half for Rima Butler to get the first try.
Well, there you have it, the opening try of this match. Massive contact coming in, a great run here from Shanisa Parker. She thinks, Jamie Chapman thinks she's got her down, but she gets straight back up. Big contact coming in there from Shaylee Bent, but look at the craftiness of Shante Te Mara there in the dummy half. Just that double play, double runners. And she hits the outside runner, and Rima Butler with the opening try.
Yeah, very interesting that Maya Hilmoana was named to start the game, but Coach John Strange has decided to put the cousins Rima and Harata Butler in, and they've been a force already. Rima limping there, hopefully she's not too bad, but they've been double trouble already in this game.
I'm looking at Monty Beethan, nothing like a smart dummy half. He's nodding his head. That was very, very slick from Te Mara. Two runners coming, picked out Butler. Went over unmarked. A very, very smart try in the middle of the ruck for the Māori All-Stars. Now Zahara Te Mara. Here it is. Trying to teach the young dummy halves how to mix up their game. There's a good example. Two runners at the same defender. Picked up the outside runner. And the conversion is good. So what a start for the Māori All-Stars.
Stay on! Stay on! You got!
Kira did. Māori start. Their first ruck on the 30-metre line.
Harata Butler there, immediate impact. As you see, she's come on. Rima Butler has gone to the sideline. Just grabbing at her knee a little bit, so that'll get tended to. as they rotate through their forwards. And reminder to people out there, as Matakino Gray gets her first run, that it is 4 quarters, and they have a full 20 players that they're able to utilise throughout this game.
Kira, get up!
Getting through their work on the 4th tackle. They've got 2 up their sleeve, and second carry from Matakino Gray. And now Tamara puts the ball in the air for Taylor. Good tackle on her by Shakira Baker. Now they have to work the ball out from in their own quarter. Good defence, 3 defenders. Racine McGregor and Jasmine Strange going to work in defence. A clunky pass from dummy half, so Hippie can't do much with it. Again, they're still inside their 30-metre. Crystal Blackwell. And now Bree, Chester, good defence. It's been a good defensive set from the Māori All-Stars. Restrict the Indigenous team to just 40 metres on their set, and now the Māori All-Stars.
The Indigenous went to the outside backs to try and get through those yardage sets. They struggled to get many metres, so it had to go to the kick as the Māoris bring the ball forward. And some early touches in there from Peyton Takimoana, Shanice Parker. Kennedy coming in there against the Indigenous. Māori Ferns will use this to their advantage. They go to utilise the kick of Racine McGregor. Kiwi Ferns international, also Golden Boot winner in previous years.
Wait for the tap. Hold. Go.
And now they work. Now Clark is on from
Quincy, let go. Get straight.
on the bench. Tamara dummy half, and will play out the back with a couple of decoy runners to make some space. Out on the left side, Willison.
Get up, Jasmine.
Run down 12 metres out from the line. Tamara, first receiver. Yeah, they got 3 rucks up their sleeve. This is Takino Gray. Now they shift. They got a numbers and players available out on that right edge. Gail Broughton. Cherrington. Yeah, a little backdoor play and a strong carry from Clark. Cherrington, dummy half. Tamara, cut out ball, and it just need to make this pass. And Tanika Willison. Second try for the Māori All-Stars.
But just absolutely beautiful play from the Māori Ferns. You saw there, that's how you get the ball to beat the player. Just slick and crisp passing. Look at the long ball there from Sehara Tamara. Corbin Baxter and all her experience gets that ball out early to Tanika Willison. She knows how to score those tries. Olympic Rugby Sevens gold medalist on debut. Kaupai gives us a pūkana to go with it as well.
The Newcastle Knights in the NRLW, as Honey said, after a brilliant and illustrious career in rugby union, including a gold medal in Tokyo. Her transition to the sport of rugby league has been seamless. Tanika Willison, and look at this. He has done this 100 times in her still short career, Tanika Willison.
And to say this is game 1, there's no easing into this for the Māori All-Stars here, and some of their skill has been exceptional. They had a chance on the left-hand side where Willison got tackled. They moved it out to the right-hand side through Racing McGregor, and their skill and execution was top-notch to get Willison in that open space. Game 1, some early skill is outstanding here.
Zahara Tamara at the Raiders, formerly with the Roosters. This time 10 points to 0. Willison enjoying her time in rugby league, honey.
She sure is. Being able to, the opportunity to put this jersey on has been massive for her. Caught up with her earlier in the week. She was amused to know that they practice the haka more than they practice rugby league in the Māori environment, but she was all there and all for it, and as you can see, it's paid off for the pūkana. It's a good opening start for the Māori side. Remembering this is the 8th outing for these two teams. The Indigenous having won in 2024 and 2025, so the Māori Ferns are looking to defend their territory here in New Zealand and even up those scores.
Wait, hold.
Māori All-Stars with a 10-point buffer to 15-minute quarters. We are playing in this game early, as Willie Poaching alluded to, in what is a very long year for rugby league, with a NRL and NRLW season, State of Origin series, and then a World Cup. A lot of these players won't finish the season until October, November, as Tamara on the last tackle. Not taken cleanly. And it'll be another set for the Māori All-Stars, and it'll be 12 metres out in front of the post. That's a good result.
Oh, great opportunity here for the Māori or Ferns as well. Getting under it. Good high kick there. Slightly took her eyes off the ball. Actually, can't rein it in. And then look at the defence coming in there. Kennedy Cherrington brings the aggression to this Māori side. You see them set up here. Split evenly across the field. Gail Broughton loops around the back there.
I've still got 5 rucks with very good field position. The Māori All-Stars is going to try and work Indigenous All-Stars forwards over in the middle. Cherrington, a little second man play, another second man play, and then Broughton with that famous footwork. Cherrington. We've seen McGregor with a cutout ball for Tamara, a little in and away. He tackled by Fui Maono. Cherrington. Yeah, they're trying to quickly get that ball to the edge. Jasmine Strange. Cherrington. Clark's the decoy. Racine McGregor with a kick on the last tackle. But it's handled comfortably by Bree Chester, the Indigenous All-Stars, and a penalty.
Where there's the smarts of Talia. Fui Maono coming in there. It's a hard pick up, but she got it as we go into the first quarter. We'll take the field position here. She'll get one tackle.
Jasmine Peters. We had a little 3-minute break. We're playing in the pre-season conditions. We're playing the game at quarters. But an entertaining first quarter. 2 tries with the Māori All-Stars ahead by 10 points to 0. They will be encouraged by that.
Here, our plays do. Our runner inspires and unforgettable.
Good performance from the Māori All-Stars, honey.
Yeah, it sure has been. They've come out really dominated. The attacking sets there. See some of them getting some work done to them. It was the Indigenous that really had the first strike in the far end there. They were denied by Zahara Tamara, and then they turned the screws, and Shanice Parker, she's been on fire out on that right edge alongside Peyton Takimoana. But I love the craftiness. This is a set play. They would have trained this over and over. Hit the right target, and Rima Butler, she runs a great line here. She's got Kennedy Cherrington on the inside. You can see that elevation of his team and just the slick ball skills come in. Corbin Baxter offers massive experience. Zahara Tamata, she's been involved in everything. And Tanika Willison able to finish off on the edge on debut. They'll be really happy with their performance so far in this opening quarter for the Māori Ferns.
It's been a quality opening 15 minutes. It's been no surprise. Those of you who've been watching NRLW, the quality and status and profile of some of these, well, not some of them, all of them, they are players absolutely at the top of their game on both sides.
Get it? Let's play it. Let's quick play the ball. We're flat, we're fast. Let's push down that channel. Pick our opportunities and get
Plenty of comms coming into the Indigenous side there. Remember, this is quite a young side that they have named their coach, YG Skinner, current Jillaroos coach. And they've got some great experience in the likes of Quincy Dodd there on the screen. He is a formidable star in the game. Most All-Stars game in history, 7 games so far. She's got plenty of experience on this kind of stage.
$10-0 at the end of the first quarter. Not a lot of errors. A lot of heavy work as you'd expect in the middle of the park from the respective middles, the front row.
Short passes in this.
Last thing, yeah, we knew we were going to grind, yeah? This quarter, our
No
quarter.
stranger
Yeah?
being in the moment, these athletes.
Get us on three, 1, 2, 3, next job.
And it's just about the ball, honey, and field position and patience to work their way back into the contest.
Yeah, and you heard the comms there from the coaches to the Indigenous about staying in their channels and getting into that grind, and that's exactly what they want to do. And they want to start it out of those yardage sets, using those outside backs to get some momentum early in the sets, to get them down the field. They're being compressed down in their red zone for a big majority of that first quarter. They can get the ball to the likes of Talia Puimaiona and, more importantly, Kira Dibb, use her big kick, get them down the field and win some field position.
Stay on side. Stay on.
The Māori All-Stars will start with the ball. And they have been very good working their ball out. Hill Moana with the first carry, 2 defenders on her. Good work, good carry from Clark. She's been exceptional, Clark, since coming from the bench. And now Hill Moana, second carry. Then 3 rucks from the front rower. Get them on the advantage line. Now they come to the right edge. Racine McGregor running the cutter at first receiver is Hill Moana. She's had some work rate in this set. Hill Moana now cheering to dummy half. Now Racine McGregor trying to put the ball between the fullback and the winger. Gets it on the second grab. Hill Moana, Cherrington go to work in defence. Oh, good shot over the top. Good tackle. Shakira Baker. Nice job. Now the Indigenous All-Stars trying to muscle up. And the Māori All-Stars up to the challenge in defence.
Win it.
Oh, nice and physical from both teams. Kira Dodd. Now they shift. Byers. Dodd acting a dummy half, and now Gale Broughton on the return. Good set from the Indigenous All-Stars. Now Racine McGregor, a dummy half, as the Māori All-Stars now go to work. Corbin Baxter. A little late tip on from Kennedy Cherrington, just mixing it up a little bit on Racy McGregor to the line with the right foot step. And Cherrington back to left side to Mata. That kick is for Willison's side, but it's taken comfortably by Blackwell.
It's a good defensive set from the Indigenous, starting to really stack in defence and get into that wrestle on the ground against the and slow the Māori Ferns. Ruck down worked well.
Jamie Chapman trying to get on the edge. Your world-class player, Chapman, playing in the centres for Indigenous. Just going to work, getting to the end of their set, now setting for the kick on the last tackle. I found some space and it's not taken on the full. Jamie Chapman offloads on the ground. Oh, that could have been anything there.
There you see Jamie Chapman starting to really push herself into this game. She's such a strike weapon for the Indigenous side. She's got devastating power and speed to burn. You can see her here, just a good chase. The kick was in no man's land. Gail Broughton was able to wrap her up. They'll regain possession. The Māori Ferns can feel the Indigenous really starting to work their way into this game. It's Grace Kemp. She now enters the field.
The Māori All-Stars. Both teams very disciplined, coming with the ball out of their own quarter. Just muscle up, do the hard yards, work through the middle, and fall on their front and get quick play the balls. Be patient and wait for the opportunities to come. Now Zali Faye for the Māori All-Stars, making an impression immediately. Tamata. Again, splitting the fullback and the winger. Bounces a couple of times, so they should make this tackle. On the 15-metre mark, another good set from the Māori All-Stars. Now Jamie Chapman. Jasmine Strange with the tackle. Oh, nice and patient now. Shaylee Bent from the Titans plays the ball just short of the halfway. Jamie Chapman in between two defenders. It's snapped in half by Racine McGregor. And Butler. Oh, the kick on the last tackle.
Play the ball.
Yeah, Fuimoana there. See the initial contact coming in here. Racine McGregor and Harata Butler gets in under her. Look at this contact. Jamie Chapman is put on her back. The kick, not a good one from Fuimoana. Got themselves into a real arm wrestle, these two teams, in the second quarter. Harata Butler working hard out there defensively.
And that shot from Harata Butler is just an example of the advantage that the Māoris have had with their physicality. The Indigenous side are just starting to work out now when they've got the ball that they can play and get some advantage themselves by playing with a little bit of width and using their advantage, which is their speed.
Indigenous discipline really starting to creep into the game, so third penalty against them. Just needing to work a bit harder. The sun's really come out here in Hamilton, Kirikiriroa.
Butler play the ball 28 metres out. Nice and physical in the early part of their sets. The Māori All-Stars. It's Ruben Cherrington, a dummy half, very solid. And Kennedy Cherrington with a little show on the inside. Racine McGregor. A ball out the back, a little good read in defence. It's a great read in defence from Caitlin Turnbull. Now Gray.
Caitlin, get out.
Inside the 5 on the last tackle. Another cut-out ball right on the edge. Tanika Willison in and away. Brilliantly done. The former Black Ferns superstar. There was no room, no space. She made some with her determination and her talent, Tanika Willison.
Well, it's such a matchup out on that left wing there. And Tanika Willison against Crystal Blackwell. She gets the better of her, banking her second try. She's having so much fun doing it. Every time this left edge gets the ball, once again, that long ball from Te Mara, straight out, skips 3 players. Good 20-metre pass there. And Tanika Willison, she knows how to find that line. She's having a great game.
Well deserved. As they say, you can't coach class. This is all Tanika Willison. With 3 defenders to deal with. Look, there's a beautiful cutout ball. Inside the first defender, outside the second. And too strong for the third. Look at this footwork from Willison. This is a clinic. Inside the first defender, outside the second. And too strong for the third. That is brilliant rugby league from Tanika Willison. Up the Waz.
The crowd's really rolling in now, aren't they, Ken? We saw earlier the NRL All-Stars touch and the skill level and the speed and the pace that game was played at. We give credit to the game of touch. There's a lot of these players out here on the field now. Started in the game of touch, and when you see skills like the likes of the long ball from Sahara Tamara, almost guarantee she's had a pretty good touch footy career as well.
There they are, going to work again, the Māori All-Stars, tough, physical, uncompromising. Moana with the first carry into the line, and they shift to the edge on the second carry. That's how much confidence they've got out of this contest so far. They lead by 14 points to 0. Finau plays the ball on the 40. Again, they mix up their attack, and it's Shante Tamara who's back on again, operating a dummy half, and now Gray. Very good, the Māori All-Stars, no errors. Physical in their opening 3 or 4 rucks. Now they're good when they come to the edge, and now Taki Moana. It's a foot race, 3 defenders. Taki Moana gets her team in great field position. Now Racine McGregor picks out Chester. Precious few opportunities for the Indigenous All-Stars, and there's Jasmine Strange putting a shot on Jamie Chapman. Coming through the middle, Zali Faye with the tackle. Just on halfway in 4 tackles, and the offload is a good one now. Jada Taylor trying to find some metres up the middle of the ruck. It's a great carry from the fullback. She's beaten for size. You wouldn't think so. Good field position now. Dib, cut out ball for Peters. Good attack and great defence.
That's good tackle there too from Whane Finau. Needed to happen because they had numbers out wide. It's a good set coming in. Jada Taylor, she's got some rapid pace out there. She reads the play well. Can't give her much space and time.
Shanice Parker coming from the centres and doing some hard work in the middle. Oh, there's a rare error. That is a rare error in what has been a quality game.
Look at the contact coming in here. Matakino Gray and Tamara, but it's Jada Taylor. She just snipes that ball up. Real aggressive player, huge threat in this team. And then the long ball there once again from Kira Dib. They're trying to use the space and the channels. As their coach spoke to them in that first quarter. Get a good opportunity here now.
So now Talia Fuimaono.
Contact, Jasmine. No, it's not good. Come off.
Jasmine Strange penalised there for high contact. She's been real busy for the Māoris. Very hard-working back rower alongside Shakira Baker. Got them through plenty of work, the duo.
Shaylee Bent. Driven back over the gain line. A nice little tip on for Murphy. A bit of skill at the line from the Indigenous team. This is Montgomery, a dummy half for the Indigenous All-Stars team. Now Kemp, Grace Kemp from the Raiders. 5 metres out. A little change of direction for big Caitlin. Johnson Green, one of the hardest players in the NRLW to tackle, taken on the goal line. Now Murphy. Oh, the ball lost forward by the Indigenous All-Stars. Good job, Baxter.
They'll be really frustrated with that because they were starting to really build nicely. Mahalia Murphy there, rugby convert, wore on the Australian Sevens jersey in the past, and Turnbull there. There's just the experience really of Corbin Baxter just being a real menace in that tackle area. They're frustrated that
Arms around.
set not being able to complete.
Right in. Jada, right in. Lock off.
Gail Broughton, I think, coming off. As the Māori All-Stars work the ball out from their own quarter. Shanice Parker.
Jamie, let go! Make it.
Kiwi Ferns last year, now they shift.
Strong.
Jasmine Strange driven back, 3 defenders. Good aggressive defence from the Indigenous All-Stars. And 3 more defenders in, go to work. And Hill Moana, very busy going from the front rower. Hill Moana. Then they were looking down this left edge.
Stand now! Wait! Hold! Wait!
Now they work.
Last tackle! Get up!
They've had 3 in every tackle through this set, the Indigenous All-Stars, and have dominated. As a result, now the kick. Oh, great job! Terrific work from Turnbull, body on the line, as they say. And 14 points to 0. The Māori All-Stars over the Indigenous All-Stars. The Indigenous All-Stars team, Talia Fuimaono. It's a welcome to Aotearoa from Te Mara. Yes. Good, strong carries at his first 3 rucks for the Indigenous team. Fuimaono shows the ball on the inside. Tips it on for Chapman on the outside, and now they change direction. Caitlin Johnson Green. Fuimaono puts the ball in the air. Nicely taken. Oh, Take Moana. Chester and Kemp going to work in defence as the Māori All-Stars try to make an impression.
First touch there for Zali Faye. The outside backs work through these tackles and grab some field position. It's like Tanika Willison's moved into centre. Zali Faye be out on her left wing.
Racing McGregor. So now Hippie started with the ball on their own 40-metre line of 15 metres on the first carry. Now Chapman, Jamie Chapman, finding some space in behind the middle of the ruck. Jamie Chapman.
It's become a real handful for the Māori side, just probing in and around that ruck as they try to slow it down.
And now Shaylee Bent of the late tip on gets them on the 10-metre line. Indigenous All-Stars. Fui Maono to the line with a cut-out ball. And the try, the ball's down, Hippie. Outstanding, a little bit of sleight of hand again. But very smart ball play, and the Indigenous All-Stars open the second half with a try.
Well, they've come out of the sheds in the second half with all the energy and all the possession and momentum, and that's a great line run there by the Indigenous player. Look at the ball skills and the setup from Talia Fuimaono. She gets a good early ball to Phoenix Rain Hippie. She has to hit and spin. She gets to step on the inside there and finds the points, the opening points for the Indigenous side. Great start to the second half.
More desire and determination. You need to have them yourself because you can't coach them. Phoenix Rain Hippie had all of that. No right to score that. Plenty of defenders to take care of herself, to take care of her. Just too strong, too determined, and too good for the defence. Kira Dib can't get that ball to bend around. The Titans and Queensland under 19 player Hippie. You have a look, there's plenty of defenders to deal with her here. It's away from the first tackle, spins in spite of the attention of two more defenders. Great try.
Yeah, they'll take a lot of confidence from that too, Ken. They've been squeezed out of that first half of the game to open the second half with some points and keep themselves within reach of this game, remembering they're coming in having won this match the past 2 years. They've got quite a young side, the Indigenous side, but being led around by the experience in Fui Maono, Kira Dib, Shaylee Bent and Talisha Harden. Just watch them really start to step up within that leadership group.
Caitlin Johnson, Grange, one of the top. Well, there's a group of top front rowers in our game that are out there. And these two teams today, and now Grace Kemp from the Raiders. Now quickly Montgomery on a pinch on easy meters on dummy half, but taken care of by Butler. Backing themselves through the middle, like Lani Montgomery. Fuimaono with an inside pass to open them up. Great play from the Indigenous All-Stars. Now they've got field position and the ball. Now Chester with a bit of ball play, then the ball over the top, second try, back-to-back tries. What a finish and what a set of 6 from the Indigenous All-Stars. From 14-0 they go to 14-8 with a kick to come.
Yeah, this is a very different looking Indigenous side that's come out after half time, believing that there were some points with this win behind their back, as many as 14 possibly, but the way they've started these first 2 tries coming here have really shocked the Māori side, who got the orders from their coach to do the same and stay physical. They haven't touched the ball yet, and the Indigenous side are making the most of it.
NRLW State of Origin. International players right across the park represented in these 2 teams. Caitlin Turnbull. Perfectly executed set of 6. And the conversion as well. And that's on the last tackle.
And how good is this kick there from Kira Dib? Turnbull right on the tip of it. Gets those points. Still sporting facial, cultural work there. She's out of the Roosters system. She's just come on. She's got so much energy. 25 years old on debut also for this Indigenous All-Stars team. Now we've got ourselves a real game on our hands.
Racing McGregor with the restart of the Indigenous All-Stars. Now Phoenix Rain Hippie. So that was Murphy, and now Caitlin Johnson-Green with the offload and the tackle. Strong defence from the Māori All-Stars, but they are backing themselves to go through the middle, the Indigenous All-Stars team. Grace Kemp. A late ball out the back, and now good job from Murphy. Dib with a little chip over the top this time. The chase coming from Turnbull. Chester over the top in defence. They've had the ball, the Māori All-Stars, but no field position in this opening third quarter. Caitlin Johnson-Green with the tackle. Oh, that ball lost forward by Ruben Cherrington. Knocked out in the tackle. So there's another set of 6 for the Indigenous All-Stars.
Yeah, frustration starting to set in here. Maybe a little bit of panic. Oh, that Māori side, as you can see now, he's on to the captain's challenge.
Cleared all contact. Talia goes back towards the ball and strips the ball out in a one-on-one tackle. Just now looking for perspective to see which way the ball goes.
So the strip's okay because he's saying it's one-on-one. Now we're looking to see where the ball went forward.
She pulls it forwards to the opponent's dead ball line, which constitutes a knock-on. The ball is then picked up by the Maori player. The referee blows a whistle for a mutual infringement. The challenge is successful.
So successful challenge here. Māori's regain possession of the ball. 0 tackle there. Shanice Puckett should be happy with that. Question the referee immediately.
Tackle 0,
The
play
penalty.
ball.
Not involved.
Just wait.
So reset here.
Time on.
They've got some work to do.
Go 0.
The Indigenous side seem to have all the momentum. They've come out with
Keely,
a
get
huge
up.
amount of
Make it.
confidence.
Go 1. Caitlin off the arm. Make it. Hold. Go 2.
Well, it's been a very good 7.5 minutes for the Indigenous team after the Māori All-Stars dominated the first 2 quarters. So now just 4 points separate these 2 teams. Racine McGregor with some ball play at the line.
Let go of the legs.
Shanice Parker.
Held. Last tackle release.
So Butler. It's Tamara back at dummy half. And a chance there, arm on the left edge. Last tackle though, so it'll be a turnover. They opting not to kick the Māori All-Stars. Now the Indigenous All-Stars. They know they're well and truly back into this contest. Just need to work hard. Try and create some indecision with this very good defence line. And now Gray concedes a penalty.
Back on the mark. Back on the mark.
Initially some really good defence coming in from the Māori side. Shante Temara, great tackle technique, gets in and under the players, slows that ruck down, and then the aggression coming in from Matakino Grady, unfortunately penalised. And once again, the Indigenous, they seem to have all the momentum in this third quarter.
So they start with the ball on the 40, pick up 11 metres on the first carry. Shaylee Bent. They'll have something lined up on play 4, I'd suggest. Now they're in the middle of the park in front of the posts. And now they go the edge with a second man. Play the cutout ball. Beautifully done, Caitlin Turnbull. This time's cleaned up at the back by Broughton. They come back the left edge now, the Indigenous All-Stars. Great shot. Gray in defence, 5 metres out. Oh, then an error. Great defence on the Māori All-Stars.
Front foot, wait, hold.
We've got to put that credit down to the aggression of Matakino Gray. He's one of the big hitters in this team. Just comes out, puts players on their backs, he drives them backwards with 5 to 10 metres. Works so hard defensively.
A good quick play the balls from the Māori All-Stars team. Carry around from Strange and Hill Moana, belted ball and all by S.A. Banu. Now Racine McGregor. Another set of 6 for the Māori All-Stars. They had to be patient in this third quarter. Now they're going to get a set of 6 inside the Indigenous All-Star area.
Phoenix Rain Hippie there, unable to take that ball in second time. They're struggling to bring that high ball in of Racing McGregor.
Come on, 15 seconds.
She's such crafty. Boot to ball.
10 seconds. 10 seconds.
Ball to
Right
boot.
in, Shante, right in. Right in.
Allows it just to drop just before the player.
Stay in.
See, he's starting to set up here. Ash Quinlan joins the field. She'll step into the playmaking role.
Jasmine, Kira.
See, they do from here out there. The second ruck, Matakino Gray. She's been such a physical presence in this game. Tamara now dummy half. A couple of decoys. And some ball play from McGregor. There's a great offload and the tackle. And the ball's thrown back on the inside. A soft turnover in the end, an easy possession for the Indigenous All-Stars to get the ball back.
Well, I'd love to know what Jess Skinner, the coach of the Indigenous women's side, said to them at half-time, because they have just come out and really working hard in the effort areas, swarming in defence, just absolutely suffocating the Māoris out of space and time defensively as they work their way back up the field here.
Great defence again. Matakino Gray in there leading the way as the Indigenous All-Stars try to make some impression through their middle runners early in the set. Murphy. You've been good, Murphy. And now they come out towards the left edge where the Shaylee Bent, Jamie Chapman, their left edge players. Murphy Goes again.
Move! Make it. Go last. Not late!
Quincy in the middle.
Derb with the ball.
Quincy!
Over the top again. Finds the area between fullback and winger.
Play the ball.
Indigenous asking plenty of questions of the Māori's defence. They put the ball down the field. They work hard out of their own red zone. Yeah, they take their time. It's coming on a minute now before they get the rest. Coming to the final quarter of this game.
Takino Gray is phenomenal work rate, very physical player as well. Tackles and runs the ball in the middle of the park. Those hard yards as the Māori All-Stars work the ball away on the left edge, and now Shakira Baker, the former Blacks Ferns Sevens representative. Another completed set, Racine McGregor. So now the Indigenous All-Stars looking for Jamie Chapman. She's a great runner, Chapman. Not a lot of room in this contest, but then loses the ball. And good tackle on her by Crystal Blackwell. Outstanding defence. So a very good third quarter for the Indigenous All-Stars team. Back-to-back tries. They were down 14-0 at half-time. And they are now well and truly back in this contest with just the final 15-minute quarter that remains. And as you can see on your screen, the scoreline reflects that this game can be won by either side in this closing 15 minutes.
It was a real impressive third quarter from the Indigenous side. They just came out all guns blazing with two really early tries coming in. Phoenix Rain Hippie, he had a bit of work to do here with the inside step, bit of a roll, and she finds the line through multiple defenders. Real credit to her and the work she's been doing. It's Talia Fuimono who's really stepped up, guiding the play around. A couple of inside balls, playing the short side, and then Kira Dibb. And the expertise of her short kick there. She finds Caitlin Turnbull. So on debut for the All-Stars. Perfectly placed on the end of this. And just like that, within the 5 minutes of this quarter, they get themselves right back into this game. They really dominated this half in terms of possession and territory. Just real clear comms from the coaching team coming in there. You can feel they just came out with a whole lot of spark and energy.
One thing, I know we're half on you all game.
Cherrington there, vice captain of the Māori side, having a good chat.
You've got 15 minutes
Bit of
left.
patience needed.
Show us that you're willing to work for each other, and if you want this, it's up to you now. 15 minutes is it. That's one set. Okay, let's stay nice and control. That's one set. Same thing.
Talking about needing to just control the ball when they're in possession. They also need to really lift and match the intensity of the Indigenous All-Stars women.
Oh, 15 minutes remains. Just one try in it. What has been a thrilling and intense contest between two evenly matched teams celebrating all that is important to us as a community and as a society. We look forward every year to the celebration of the Indigenous cultures with Rugby League as our vehicle.
Stay on side.
To do that, and these teams have given us a spectacle. They've It's reflective of the proud heritage of both these two teams as the Indigenous All-Stars. Their first use of the ball in this all-important final quarter. Murphy, what an impact she's had.
Clear it now.
Tough, uncompromising and fearless with her carries and her defence. Now Caitlin Johnson with a little ball. Johnson Green with the offload, and now Talia Fuimaono finds some space. Out on the left wing, support runners coming on the inside. They're going to start the third quarter with an unbelievable try. Unbelievable try. Crystal Blackwell for the Indigenous All-Stars from the kickoff. They went the length.
Well, that was just beautiful to watch when you see the outside backs come together. They had plenty of work to do. As the Māoris regrouped, they'll be just in shock, really. You saw the wayward pass there from Caitlin Johnson Green, and then once again, just the decisiveness of Fuimaono. She dips and weaves in and out of the defence there, and the support play here from Crystal Blackwell. Far side winger comes in, backs up Phoenix, Rain Hippie, and they are just absolutely on fire. Fuimaono, she's having a great second half.
Yeah, you're spot on, honey, at the three-quarter break. Since half-time, the Indigenous side have just done everything a lot quicker than what they were doing in the first half. They've taken some shots, they've tried to play the ball as fast as they can, and on the back of it, they've got some joy. And I thought the three-quarter break would have come nicely for the Māori side, but it's worked out for the Indigenous. They've got to work their way back here now to try and get the momentum back, the Māori side.
Straight down the middle, Kira Dibb. Well, Blackwell, she is the right winger who scored on the left-hand side of the park. Went right across looking for work, looking for the ball, and she gets rewarded. Bearing in mind, she's parked out on the right-hand side. Blackwell, there's the break coming down the left. Makes herself available, supports her fellow winger. And the conversion to boot. And from 14-0 down, this has been all about character and resilience and the things we hold dear to us when you compete. And the Indigenous All-Stars have slowly worked their way back, and now Bias. It's a big first carry. And you see the energy and enthusiasm. Their carries. Hill Moana with the tackle. Caitlin Johnson Green is available out on the left side. They decide not to use her.
Jasmine, get up!
Jasmine Peters now with Fuimaono at dummy half. Now Johnson Green with a little tip on. So Fuimaono, their kick is going to be too big. So they restart on the 20. This is an important set of 6 for the Māori.
And that was a great set from the Indigenous. You can see the change in tact. What they're doing is they're playing through the middle, but also the quick ruck, quick play the ball. They're quick to their feet. Māoris need to hold them down a lot because they're not matching the intensity right now. They've got a lot of work to do to get themselves out of this rut that they find themselves in.
The Māori go to where Corbin Baxter. That's a great carry from Baxter now, finding meters through the middle. Finau with a good carry. These have been 3 good rucks. His 4th is a good one. A little bit of contact, but Fuimaono on Butler. There you going, mate. All good. Good, strong, aggressive. This has been a great set of 6 so far. They can put some polish on the end of it. Very good, Shakira Baker. Look where they are now from their own line, and good attacking position. Late cutout ball. And Murphy in the tackle. Caitlin Turnbull.
Take a look at the contact here. Harata and Talia Fui Maono.
Oh, yeah, get some of that. Get some of that.
Bit of a side hungy.
Oh, I love this game. Now the Indigenous All-Stars. They want to get down the other end of the park. That's their agenda here. Māori want to just jam them right where they are now. Intriguing contest. Caitlin, Johnson, Green.
Let go, Racing! Make it!
And this left edge play has been good.
Let go now! Make it!
Grace Kemp. Hippie at dummy half.
Last one, get up! Make it here, straight!
Kept them in their own half through this first 5 rucks. Now Kira did. Nicely done.
Let's start here!
Hold! With the tackle on Takimoana.
Caitlin, clear it! Mahalia straight, wait.
Shanice Parker. The
Keely,
carry,
let go.
Tanika Willison
Straight,
looking
Mahalia.
for work in the middle of the ruck.
Don't hold her in.
Good job from her.
Still free. Shaylee!
Shaylee bent. In defence, they've got 2 rucks to play. Racine McGregor. Good read in defence and a good shot. Great job. Was that Jasmine Peters coming out of the line? Ball and all, forcing an error. Great defence.
Clock's on, in the middle.
See the ball movement there from the Māoris, trying to use the width of the field. Got the skill set to do it, but that is a beautiful read.
Clock's on. Great.
Caitlin Turnbull. Sorry, honey. With the hit. Great read in defence, coming out of the line, hit it, ball and all, forced an error.
Let's go.
And the bottom line, the Indigenous All-Stars get the ball back.
Clock off. Ball in, Kira. Right in, Keely. Ball in. Break.
Go to the line on the first
Let go.
tackle. Talia Foimaono, now Montgomery.
Ash, now.
She's been good at dummy half. Leilani Montgomery. Kira Dodd.
Rima! Let go.
Grace Kemp's muscled up. Muscled up in the middle. There's the field position. They're on the 30. Foimaono. 2 runners coming on the inside. Chapman.
Last one, get up. Make it, come on. Make it. Go last.
And Montgomery. For Kemp, it's the last tackle. So they're not going to get a repeat set, which is what they would have preferred.
Yeah. Stay straight. Go.
And they'll be happy when they're turning the ball over here. The Indigenous side, deep down in the field. We've spoken about how their tempos changed since half-time, but their line speed has increased. Their line speed to get into the faces of the ball carriers of these Māori players is really, really frustrated the Māori All-Stars.
A little look down the left edge now from the Māori All-Stars. They've got 2 rucks to play. They're just inside the Indigenous All-Stars half. Now they're going to be inside the 40. They need to find a way to get a repeat set here if they can. Tamata gets the ball away. Racine McGregor with the kick on the last tackle. And not taken on the forward. Now Jamie Chapman away from the first 2 defenders. Jamie Chapman. He's one of those players that's capable opening the game up, and now they go hard at the line. Now Hippie. Phoenix Rain Hippie. Two in the tackle on Caitlin Turnbull. Nice and good. Oh, great shot. Shakira Baker. Yes. Now they carry.
Go last. Not late.
Fuima Ono gives the ball some height, some hang time. Bounces out, great kick. No, it was out, just out on the full. Thought it just bounced. Shakira Baker. Hooyah. How good.
Ash. Got a captain's challenge. On-field decision is kick out on the full handover. They're challenging that decision.
Yeah, I thought on first look it bounced in the field of play as well.
Cleared aspects of play leading up to this. The ball bounces in the field of play.
Ooh, did too. Oh.
Then crosses the touchline and bounces outside the field of play. The challenge is successful.
Yep. Which was? Is that 10?
So that's a yardage
Play the
win
ball, 11
for the
metres
Indigenous All-Stars. They go back to where the ball bounced out as opposed to where the kick was made. So it is a small win for the Indigenous All-Stars team because it will force a Māori All-Stars to play the ball from
Thanks,
the 11-metre line
Sahara, let's go!
as opposed to the 30-metre line.
Come on.
So now they muscle up.
Get up!
Māori All-Stars, they need a good 3 or 4 strong rucks and then see what they can make of that to get some momentum going forward.
Held! Let go! Wait.
Good defence from the Indigenous All-Stars.
Grace, stand now!
S.A. Banu from the Cowboys
Wait.
over the top, and Grace Kemp and Shakira Baker.
Here and now! Get straight! Hold, wait!
And now they enter the half now. Hill Moana get a phenomenal work rate in this game. Hill Moana. And now Tamara. Opting to kick short. Still the last tackle. Just find a way to keep the ball alive. And hopefully down the other end. They've lost meters on the play. McGregor now kicks along the ground. Brilliantly dealt with by the Indigenous All-Stars, who were on the back foot.
A great scramble defence from the Indigenous side. Coming in once again. The Māori side just looking a little disconnected. See that fifth tackle option there. Initial kick not quite going to hand, but they force the error here. This could be the momentum changer that they need right now. They're going to challenge it.
Coming into tackle 3. We've got a captain's challenge. My ruling on field is loose carry.
Oh, yes, a great shot from Tamara. Shante Tamara in defence.
Clear the contact by both Maori defenders. It's a loose carry, which makes contact with the defender.
Yeah, here, as they say in sport, here it is.
Unsuccessful.
For the Māori All-Stars, they're going to get a set of 6 on the opposition 20. They're down by 2. There's 3.5 on the clock.
Let's go. Here we come.
Great shot from Tamara. Attacking the ball in the tackle.
Stay in.
Clark as well, terrific.
Break.
So set play, decoy runner to the edge. Man, she's had a game in defence today, Turnbull. Another terrific tackle, ball and all. Now Rima Butler, 23 metres out. Tamara, it's a no-look ball for Hill Moana.
Get up.
So now 12 metres out. 3 rucks left. To the line with a little double pump, decoy runners. Ball over the top. Here's the chance. Locked up in defence. Inside the 10. Now Hill Moana. 3 metres out. They want to get a repeat set if they can. If they can't score, Racine McGregor puts the ball, the end goal. It's in the air. No!
Time off. Time off.
That's just beautiful edge defence from the Indigenous side. Well calculated time kick there from Racine McGregor. Peyton Takimoana, she goes up for it. She doesn't fall that well. She stayed down in back play here, but look at the ball movement here. Gail Broughton, the double pump. And the defence, once again, coming in from Turnbull. She's having a great half. She really injected herself into the side.
Right back. Wait.
Indigenous All-Stars, they just gonna want to complete this set and kick the ball long. It's knocked down by off a Māori hand, so it's another set of 6 with less than 2 minutes on the clock. Now they find some space out on the left edge. Indigenous All-Stars, a beautiful piece of footwork from Jada Taylor in and away, back on the inside. Now she's going to the outside. This will seal the deal for the Indigenous All-Stars. They were just looking to lock up a set inside their own corner, and instead, the brilliant Jada Taylor goes the length of the field.
Well, there you have it. Signed, sealed, delivered, all in Jada Taylor. Just absolutely sizzling speed. Look at the in and out on Gail Broughton. She sees the cover defence coming, heads towards the sideline. No one is catching her. She has been an absolute standout for this game, and she wraps this game up for the Indigenous side. How good, Jada Taylor.
And they could have been forgiven, the Indigenous side, once they got the 6 again, to just be happy to play out the clock and play up your jumper and shut up shop. But it's not in them. They threw the ball out, and Jada Taylor, what a way to close the game out. Finish off what's been an amazing second half for this Indigenous side.
Well, wherever you're watching, here in Aotearoa, New Zealand, or around the world, if you've just joined our coverage, the Indigenous All-Stars were down 14-0 at half-time. They scored 10 points in the third quarter, and now 10 points in this fourth quarter with the conversion to come. And Jada Taylor, her skill, her pace, her talent, and her guile all to the fore. An injury. The Māori All-Stars, it didn't help their cause in the end as well. But when we talk about grit, what does it mean? We talk about endurance and resilience and all those words that are easy to say but harder to live by. And then we watch a team and witness a team come back from 14-0 down to win in a spectacular way that they have. Reminds us of why sport and days like today are so good. And the conversion just misses. And a fabulous day. It's a day in our calendar, honey, we always look forward to the celebration of all that we value in life.
Oh, absolutely, and they should be so proud.